Hi, I'm Paul Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center and ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 6, Section 2, number 28, which reads, by virtue of their medical training, PAs can perform many jobs traditionally done by doctors, including treating chronic and acute conditions, performing minor surgeries, and prescribing some medications. So, this is testing punctuation. As you can see, number 28 is all the way down at the bottom right. And so let's investigate. When you see answer choice A, you see the colon. Now a lot of students are like, yeah, you use a colon before a list. This involves a list, maybe use a colon. No, you don't use a colon here. Why? Because there has to be an independent clause before the colon. What do we mean by independent clause? Something that could stand alone as its own sentence. I'm going to read just up to the colon, and what you're going to see is that it's not a complete thought, not an independent clause. It cannot stand alone as its own sentence. So, by virtue of their medical training, PAs can perform many of the jobs traditionally done by doctors, including treating chronic and acute conditions, performing minor surgeries. Stop. Not an independent clause, not a complete thought. Cannot be its own sentence. For that reason, answer choice A is wrong. Now, answer choice B, we've got a semicolon. For semicolon, there has to be an independent clause before and after. We already saw that there's not an independent clause before, and as it turns out, there's not an independent clause after either. Answer choice B is wrong. So we're left with answer choice C and D. And sometimes it is appropriate to pause after an and, but in this case, you don't. All we've got here is a list of 1, 2, 3 things. One of the things has 2 parts, but I'm going to underline these parts one at a time. By virtue of their medical training, PAs could perform many of the jobs traditionally done by doctors, including number 1 is treating chronic and acute conditions. Number 2 is performing minor surgeries, comma, and number 3 is prescribing some medications. And again, you don't say and prescribing some medications. No pause there. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You could share it with someone who has trouble with punctuation, particularly semicolons, colons, and commas. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.